So our next speaker is Chris Albertyn. He is a research portfolio lead for the Department of Old Age Psychiatry. And I can leave the floor to Chris. I see he's ready. Over to you.
Thank you, Paolo. Right. Hello, everyone. Given the theme of this year's festival, I just wanted to take a second to state what a lifespan perspective means to me using this quote. If we operate with a belief in long sweeps of time, we build cathedrals. If we operate from a fiscal quarter to fiscal quarter, we build ugly shopping malls. Now, this ethos is a driving force in my work, and I'd like you to bear it in mind for my talk. I really want to stress the urgency of the dementias here and why they're such formidable opponents. They're incredibly debilitating and distressing to individuals and those closest to them, and they consistently lead in mortality, and yet they have no effective treatment to slow, prevent, or cure the diseases. They're exceptionally high cost, and this last one, as a trialist, kills me because 99% of therapeutics fail to make it through the trials pipeline, and 99% of potential eligible participants in the community are not even referred to clinical trials. I mean, it sounds like I'm making it up, but these are genuine statistics, and we have to do better. So if we can collectively mobilize with purpose, as this last year has taught us, there are no more excuses. Now, a primary reason for these statistics and the challenges facing dementia research is the complexity of mechanisms underlying neurodegeneration and the heterogeneity of the patient population. However, with this growing wave of digital and data, it's providing us with opportunities to find those impactful inflection points. Now, essentially, artificial intelligence is an optimizer. It digests high-dimensional data to recognize patterns and automatically derive actionable insights by suggesting the path of least resistance. It also has a memory, so it builds on previous inputs and stores them, so very appropriate for progressive diseases. Certain models are autodidactic. It teaches itself, innovating without direction, a real in silico ally. And it's been showing promise in many areas. Including in clinical assessments in my department, in imaging, health system optimization, innovative drug discovery and biomarkers, but it's still very, very early and controversial. It's in its infancy still, and like an infant, it really needs appropriate nutrition, exposure, and guidance for it to grow into its best self. So in other words, it needs access to detailed and validated data and subject experts. This was confirmed just over a year ago when we, through the RIC, we ran some AI and mental health workshops where the overwhelming consensus were that there were issues regarding availability and visibility of richly phenotyped data and access to those clinical and subject experts. So I thought to myself, what can I do to facilitate expert networking and data access? Introducing ARC, Aging Research at King's. Now, in my 10 years in research, ARC is the best example of interdisciplinary cooperation with a common goal that I've ever come across. It's led by Dr. Richard Sial in Folsom, and ARC takes a very holistic approach, bringing together expertise across all faculties at King's to tackle age-related issues. From basic and clinical sciences to sociological impacts, mathematicians, medics, architects, programmers, entrepreneurs, you name it. It's a wonderfully eclectic ecosystem. Now, in 2019, we launched the Longevity AI Consortium, which is specifically targeting data science innovation in healthy aging, with several projects ongoing and starting up. I'd like to highlight in particular ARC's focus on knowledge exchange to the community through key stakeholder partnerships. For example, their policy links, membership on all-party parliamentary groups, advising public health initiatives, and linking with the Parliament's knowledge exchange unit. But also commercially, as partnering with internationally with companies in tech, pharma, and the consumer space to facilitate sustainable innovation in society. Secondly, alongside a fellow speaker today, Dr. Petra Protzi, we are the joint DEMA Network King's regional leads. Now, Demon comprises of an international network of over 1,000 members, including clinicians, researchers, and data scientists, all innovating to combat dementia with data-driven insights. It's supported by DP UK, which provides access to over 3 million richly phenotyped individuals from 42 cohorts, and the Turing Institute, providing bespoke data science expertise. It's structured by having focused working groups targeting key areas, such as the biomarker working group led by Petra, or trial optimization, drug discovery, prevention, and more, all collaborating on analyses, papers, grants, data sharing, and expert reviews. ARC and Demon have partnered together with this common goal, and it's open to all, so please do check it out. And finally, the IoPPN really does, as we just heard, have a wealth of data collected over the years. It's just hard to find sometimes. So with the help of some of my RIC colleagues, we asked around for some old and current cohorts relevant to mental health and neuroscience, and created a directory. The handy thing for an aging and dementia researcher such as me is that the main variable you require is age, and that is ubiquitous across the cohorts. I'd like to just particularly credit Professor Craig Morgan and his team for helping me jumpstart this, because really couldn't have done it without him. And please do get in touch if you want access. We owe it to the professors of our past to maximize the value of this data and deliver for patients and the public. So in summary, if you'll permit me just to return to the original lifespan perspective analogy, through ARC, Demon, and RIC, we are bringing together a critical mass of architects, workers, raw materials, and an ever-evolving sophisticated tools. So much like the construction on campus right now, we are laying a firm foundation for innovative data science and machine learning methods with optimal patient outcomes at its core. But we always need more. So this is an invitation to all who want to be part of the biggest medical research challenge of the century. Come build cathedrals with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.